Hey people, so here we go. Let's see. In a world full of scammers and shammers. uh, Wait, do I have my audio on? Bang. There we go. My audio in the background. But anyway, oh man, what was I about to say? Oh, let me get this. There we go. So, yeah, I guess I'm still camera shy. And when I think back on how I was trading earlier today, really I'm still focusing too much on trying to sort of like, gotta stop saying, I was still kind of paying attention too much to the fact that I'm live and not that I should be focusing on my trading. And yeah, I definitely didn't trade my best, and that had definitely had to be one of my worst profit factors to date. But anyway, after the stream cut off, I started spiraling a little bit, and then I just went back to the minis because I was tired of playing around with the micros, because I feel like with the micros, on account of the fact that you make so little on each trade, I think it's just a psychological thing that I have to get over, because the wins are still wins and they add up over time. So you'll still end up with a good P&L curve. And as long as you're consistent in trading the system appropriately, then it doesn't matter whether you're trading micros or minis. But yeah, with that said, I went ahead and switched to let's see. I went ahead. I went ahead and switched to the minis. Let's see, 187. Just trying to show everything. Yeah. So I was down 1250, and then I just had to shift a little bit because it just felt like I was just trying to force trades to try to hurry up and get myself out of the hole. So I was thinking to myself, it would be easier if I just switched to the minis and focus more on quality setups versus just trying to get in a trade. And that definitely a weakness of mine, is trying to get in a trade, but you don't control that. The market controls that. You just have to, as your job, as a trader, it's your job to just, let me cut that down a little bit more. As a trader, it's your job to have patience, pay attention, and wait for the market to show you your strategy. Or in our case with AlgoBox, we wait for AlgoBox to tell us when it's an appropriate time to enter, when everything is lining up and such and such. So around here, 186 was the last trade I took with the micros, and then switched to minis, had to dip down, and then bam, back to positive now. So yeah, I guess I just had to get off the stream and just focus by myself. It's unfortunate that I couldn't show that live, but I was just trying to get focused. And I will admit I let the stream take my focus away from my trading. So this is the updated net profit for my accounts, and this is day 10. I'm not gonna touch this anymore. I want to keep my profit, and I want my funded account. I don't want to play any more games. So that's it for me. 420, 10 cents. 1.13 profit factor. 32. Oh gee, 32.28% profitable. But with AlgoBox, profit factor is on our side when we pay attention and we have patience and wait for the appropriate setups. I'll show you some of my trades. Let's see here. Markers only. Boom, boom, boom. A lot of them. Okay, let's see here. This one, I was tending towards the short side. Let's see. On a global. This is a cool trick that you can do to make sure that your timeline is synced up, so you can find out where you were on another chart and see what was happening on that chart on the same time on both charts to see what was happening. Let me go back. There we go. Wait, what is this? Oh, okay. Yeah. So here you see that there was a divergence triangle. Went blank for a second. A divergence triangle on the MACD, and I think also at that time, can't tell for sure. Let me see this. Let's do this. We're gonna go to the, so you can see it on the wave too. Okay. At that time, oh dang. See, and we see where I messed up. I wasn't respecting that there was already a green dot on the wave, and I let this divergence triangle on the MACD, over here, but I'm kind of just using this across my chart so you can see it on the MACD. I'm circling it on the MACD right now, even though my mouse is on the axis right now. But yeah, usually when you see a divergent triangle, that is an indication that the direction could change, but you want to see other signals across. You want to see signals on other chart that confirm that indication. So I didn't see that on the wave. It was just this in the corner here. It was just this green dot here. So I was going short, probably on a play on the threes down here. I don't remember what it was, but I was going short, and then this blue dot, power dot headshot showed up, and it knocked me out, which probably attributed to that. Hold on. It's probably attributed to this big dip right here, I think. But you know me, I stay in the game even when it seems like things are not going my way. So just gotta keep your head cool. I might have messed that one up too. I can't remember. But let's go into the really good ones. So there was a headshot here. Yeah, maybe I should do this one too. Alright, let's see. So there was a headshot here, and then the price came back up, And what do we have? We have a PRZ cross in a red PRZ at the same level where this dot showed up near king timing. And when this PRZ cross shows up, we're on large timing on the sixes. And the pink dot, if you look at the MACD now, the pink dot, well, that came after the fact, because on the larger time frames, those signals take longer to show up. So a signal, like say if you have dots, say if you have these flip dots that show up on every time frame at the same time, where it will always show up on the smallest time frame first, usually. As far as I haven't actually paid specific attention to that, but I just noticed that over time that it usually the smallest time frames show up first, and then the larger time frames. But yeah, I didn't get back in because this was a double dot headshot on the MACD. It was because this red PRG showed up large timing, and it was that large timing on the sixes. So I got in, and I was going half off, half on with these dots and PRZs, and that one worked out well. Then we come down here. So we had a dot show up. I only noticed it after the fact, but what I did notice first was, I only noticed the dot on the wave first. I only noticed the dot on the wave after the fact. But what I noticed first was the green dot on the MACD, and then this showed up, and this right here, I kind of just grouped it into the same zone, so that looked like it could be a green PRZ. I didn't take that though, but what I did take was this green dot right here. I entered with this green dot on the threes because that gave me more conviction that this general green PRZ zone will play out. Halved off here, and then added back and added some more all the way up to this PRZ, as you can see there. And what else? Okay. And also this. So when it came back down, we're on king timing, and that can be a bounce off of a level if you saw where there was a previous play before. So king timing, there was no play here, but there was this divergence triangle that popped up. So, and we did have a green PRZ here too. So I just went in, toe in water, quarter position 2 to 4 contracts, and then when it started taking off, I just started clicking, and bam. Now we're coming down, and keep in mind that the wave is still moving downwards all this time. Here I was just playing the range, but I'm still keeping in mind that the wave is moving down. So the price started going down when you have this divergence triangle with the red PRZ and the MACD. So the price started going down. I see a red HMD show up here, and I enter shortly after when I see that the price is not reacting strongly to the green PRZs, and I wasn't able to take advantage of this DCDM. That more so, it just added power to my it just pushed the price straight through my profit targets. That's basically the story of how I got back here. So I just wanted to be transparent and just show everything. And I thought this was really cool how when you keep a solid head and you don't let those big drawdowns phase you, and you remember to go back to the basics of large and king timing, you want to have confluence that is present across the majority of the time frames, and follow the direction of the tide, stuff like that. Half on, half off, all of those things, and that really served me well. So yeah, that's it, and I feel good now. So I will probably show you all my little. They sent out like a congratulation card or something in your email. So I'll just show all of that in the video, just so you all have proof that I did pass this and all that. So yeah, I hope you all have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your day, and yeah, power to AlgoBox. All right, take care.